rocket sword.
I'm pretty sure I named it.
I feel like all my attacks are lethal.
I'm pretty sure I named it Arthur. I don't think I've named it yet, and if I do name it, I'm probably gonna base it off
Are
that.
you rolling initiative somehow? Sorry. Keep forgetting initiative for you, and I'm like getting.
You want me to roll?
This is weird.
You're rolling
No,
initiative.
don't roll initiative. No. So on the thing that I'm using, like I swear I haven't touched it, and I'm looking like, why is it 8? It keeps being 8 for some reason. I know that's not his initiative. It happened again. Why?
I have
we're
a
gonna
thing.
start the stream in 5 minutes.
I have a thing where I could swap initiative with any other player, so it might be affecting that somehow.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's happening. It just keeps showing up as an 8.
Oh yeah, didn't you guys switch once?
Gareth?
Oh yeah,
we've done that once, and I would also like to be one of the first couples to
No,
do
you got
this
18
fight.
and they got 8
Initiative.
if you switch.
Yeah.
I will not be able to offer advice today.
I have +5 for initiative.
Which is gonna be freaking awesome.
You might just have to use a regular
I think
D20.
Andy could also offer advice.
Yes.
I'm pretty confident, not overconfident. I'm still gonna act like my character is as strong as a newborn deer.
Be nice to the heart. Go for more.
Hurt our heart. Make us cry.
I
I don't want to be able to look.
You can make us cry, just not Rosie.
Yeah.
It's like 7.
I'm gonna get a now.
What the heck?
Conall, put the fear of God in our eyes.
Except me. Maybe don't taunt the DM. Don't provoke the DM.
Put the fear of God in my
You know what?
eyes.
You know what, Fallon? You're next. Just
Good.
I don't know. Somebody's gonna be next. I don't know. Somebody might die. Somebody could die. I don't
It's
know.
gonna be great when you start being like, hey man, sorry, but I'm replacing you as father figure, and that's gonna, Alex is gonna get real mad at that one.
Definitely.
Okay. Welcome back to the campaign. I'm your DM, Conall Keohane, and these are our players.
Hi, I'm Hazel. I'm playing as Lucida Welkin.
Hi, I'm Bodie. I'm playing
Gilbert Nichols.
Hi, I'm Devin Osmond, and I'm playing Rosaline Moreau.
I am Benjamin, and I am playing Fathin Ironscale.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm Finn, and I am playing Gareth.
And I am Cecil. I am playing Comet of the Seventh Sword. We have some people to thank. We at Animas High School and Roll for Fate would like to thank Wizards of the Coast for supporting this project. We would also like to thank Alexey Latimer-Paul and Gareth Keohane for being responsible for everything you see and hear in this live stream. We would like to thank Mitchel Bidart and the support team from the rest of the art department for all the art, including miniature figurines and dioramas, as well as on-screen graphics throughout this production. We would also like to thank Ande and Oliver for putting this whole thing together. And finally, we would like to thank Alexey Latimer-Paul and Conall Keohane for writing the thrilling story you are about to hear. Enjoy the show.
Well, once again, hello and welcome to Roll for Fate, Shadow over Caeryfyndon. This project is a collaborative effort over 3 weeks for me and a large group of students to create a game show like Critical Role. Using D&D as a storytelling medium, we'll be diving into a story completely designed by us. All the sets, NPCs, and art you will witness will be made by us as well. I hope you enjoy that. And with that, let us dive into session 4, the Bandit Camp.
Oh
my God!
That's
Big-
so cool.
Big thing! Big thing!
Look at the water.
Oh my God! And
It's
the wood
beautiful.
detailing, my God!
Oh my
Wow.
Lord!
Where do we go?
I don't know!
Is
Where
that
are
supposed
we?
to be my dad?
No! Uh-oh.
It's a great
Uh-oh.
figure.
That's oh no!
It's not the Loki helmet.
He does. Oh God.
Okay,
We're in danger.
roll for initiative.
Oh
I'm so sorry.
Do some good.
Okay, that's not half bad.
My initiative is 10. Would anybody like to swap initiative with me?
dear. Would you like a higher or lower initiative?
Higher, if possible.
I have 17, if you want to swap.
Are you okay with having 10 as an
Yes.
initiative? Alright.
I will be going around. Gilbert, what'd you get?
7.
Okay, comment?
17 at the moment.
But are you switching with him?
Yes, then 10.
Okay, then 10. Lucida,
20.
Rosalie,
6.
Kira,
15.
and Fathom.
17.
Okay. First up is Atticus.
Oh.
Laughing, Atticus leaps into the air, spreading his large leathery wings. And with a burst of wind, he flies up onto the bridge and lands among his minions.
Oh, what? I thought he wanted to fight. Where do we
Shouts echo through the camp as you hear the bandits preparing for battle. In front of you, the gate opens and you can see bandits in the camp, drawing weapons, daring you to challenge them. Atticus raises his hand, and the bandits follow, drawing bows with wicked grins. And Atticus's sharp-pointed teeth flashes as he smiles. My dear daughter, I'm sorry it's come to this. And with a swift motion, arrows fly, whistling in the air towards you all. Make a dex save, all of you.
Good God
Dex.
Almighty!
save?
Oh,
that-
that's actually pretty good. Hold on. Let me
That's a
check my
bad number,
stats.
dog.
Oh, that's a really bad number for me too.
I got a pretty
Dude,
good number.
Who
Remember, I
got
think
below a
that's it.
10?
Uh-oh.
Whoever got below a 10 takes 5 points piercing damage.
Oh, that's it.
And are struck
Is it 5 points, right? Alright, just make sure.
Okay, next up, we have Lucida Welkin. You guys are gonna start over at the gate on the far side over there.
We're gonna start off, like, where do we put our knees here? Is it very
And the
big?
river's gonna show us?
Just gonna scoot this thing closer to me. Over
I think I was
in
towards
front
the
of
back.
that wall there.
This, just like in this
Here,
area?
and the gate is open, so you can move through it.
Okay, and this is the gate, I assume?
Yes.
Alright.
Somebody move me near Fathom.
Got you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. And then, I don't know, I'll just put myself right there. Thank you. Perfection. Dad, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so
Lucida, it is your turn.
Lucida is going to get Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. Gonna present my holy symbol above, right in front of me, and purple light just erupts from Lucida, like in a 30-foot radius. And then Lucida is going to use his Celestial Revelation. So giant, well, pretty big, white, glowing-ish wings erupt from his back. And that will be his turn.
Okay. Next up, it's one of the bandits. Here. He's gonna move up here, kind of around here, and he's gonna make a short bow attack against Lucida. Does a 15 hit?
No.
So the shot goes wide, and the arrow misses you. That is the bandit's turn. Next up, we have Fathom Iron Scale.
Alright, first of all, with 40 feet of movement, would I be able to get up onto this bridge anywhere? Do you think?
With 30 feet?
40.
40 feet?
Yes.
No. You can't really climb it.
How far up to it could I get? Could I get to like here? Like
There is a bandit in your way.
Alright.
And if you try to move past him, he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Right. Could I... Okay, first of all, I'm going to rage immediately. And I'm gonna go over to this bandit. Can I just like try to throw him into the river? Like,
Yeah, make a grapple check, so that will be athletics.
Okay.
And this guy will roll against you.
Alright. 13.
So he got an 8.
Go Falcon.
So,
Go Falcon.
kind of like chuck his mini down to that other level. He doesn't quite
Make it into the
get
river.
thrown into the river. He is prone, so like knock him over. You throw him off this ledge, and he goes ah,
Alright,
and
now
hits
I'm gonna,
the ground.
And I'm gonna continue walking. So I think I could get to like around here maybe?
Yeah.
Alright.
And is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Next up, we have another bandit.
Another one.
This is gonna suck.
So we climb up here a little bit, and he sees you kind of going for the stairs there. And he's also gonna make a short bow attack.
Alright.
What's your AC?
13.
So he hits, and you're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage as this arrow hits you in the back.
I'm raging, so that would be 3, right?
Yes. And that is that bandit's turn. And next up we have another bandit.
Are you within 30 feet?
I
think so.
don't think so.
Okay then.
I wouldn't say.
Alright.
Which is this guy. He's gonna sort of move over here and doesn't really have line of sight of anybody. Or actually, no, he does have range to you, Fathom. He's gonna make a bow attack. Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
So he lets loose an arrow and it lands next to you, but you are not hit.
Or just like turn around with daggers in his eyes. Just put the fear of God in him.
Next up we have Gareth.
I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself
Okay.
and then fly just a little bit backwards.
Okay.
And finish my turn.
What are you planning?
So what does barkskin look like for you?
Basically my feathers kind of harden and they look more like carvings than real feathers. And it just like flows over my feathers until they all look like that.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
Next up is another bandit. Actually, this guy, he's gonna go sort of up these stairs and then he's gonna shoot an arrow down on Comet.
No! Not the Mau Mau!
What's your AC, Comet?
AC 11.
So you were hit for 5 points of damage as this arrow hits you in one of your sort of pauldrons. I forgot how to say that. Shoulder area.
Okay.
Can I tell if there were 8 bandits or more?
We'll find
Oh,
out.
look, I can only see 8.
Next up is another bandit up on that guard tower. And he is also going to make a bow attack against you, Fathom. What is... Oh, he misses. And the arrow streaks off into the sky, like, completely missing you.
Dad sure hired idiots.
Okay. Next up we have another bandit. I'm actually missing one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe a 9th somewhere else.
It's either 9 or 10.
Could someone put this guy in the other guard tower?
This one?
Yes. He's gonna make a arrow attack at Comet as well.
Why Comet?
Can you go, buddy?
Diving.
That hits for another 5 points of piercing damage.
Pretty sure I'm the only person who has like done anything to this camp yet. I'm very surprised they aren't.
And
deal with
There's
it.
only been 2 players.
after the bandit is Comet.
I am going to turn to the bandit that just hit me. Or actually, that might be out of range. So I'm going to turn to that first bandit who climbed up and hit me.
The green
The
guy.
This one? Yeah, that one. The
Stair
one
bandit.
Yes.
Stair bandit.
Stair bandit. With a really, you just attacked the smallest creature here. Looking my eyes, kind of that incredulity, and I am going to use my action to cast acid splash at him. Take a little vinegar from my component pouch, whisper to it, take a little bit of blood from an arrow in my shoulder, and mix it with it for extra potency and kind of poetic justice, and toss it up. It flies to him, glowing bright blue, along with my eyes.
Okay, is that a save?
Yes, that's safe.
That is a success.
For DC 14?
Yes.
Alright. Then
He will take half damage.
Yes, so 4 damage.
Okay, you hit him, and it doesn't really hit that hard, unfortunately. And he just sort of glares down at you and prepares another.
Oh Lord. Then I am going to. Attempt to. Okay, I don't have a very good view.
Do you want to come over here?
Yeah. I'm gonna retreat to behind Rosie.
You want me to move here?
I got it. Got it right there.
Daughter.
Such a good looking.
Okay. Gilbert, you're up next.
Gilbert's gonna like pull up an arm and he's gonna try to shoot underneath this guy to basically
Okay.
Okay, fall him.
basically with a firebolt, and he's just gonna
Okay,
try
roll
to
the hit.
That is a 11. Not great.
Unfortunately, an 11 does not hit, and you miss the bridge and the guy.
And then I'm going to. Alright, he's gonna click his boots together. He's gonna teleport up there.
Okay.
And then he's also going to move to like, to like kind of under there with there's like coverage.
I don't know if you fit your mini in that.
Okay, well he's
You get the idea.
You get the idea, and then
Yeah.
he's gonna try to kind of like put his gun through the railings right there and shoot at that guy's
Smart.
head.
Yeah, roll the hit.
That's really smart.
And isn't that one?
Okay, so you pull up your pistol and you pull the trigger, and there's a flying of sparks from it. It does not fire, and you think perhaps it maybe broke a little.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's why you bring 2.
Oh, yeah. And he's gonna be like, ugh, and then.
And give me a just investigation check real quick to inspect this.
That is a 21.
You think that you're gonna have to spend maybe a turn inspecting it and clearing it up and fixing it before you can use it again.
Okay. He's gonna be like, this darn thing, and he's gonna whack it against the wood a little bit.
Okay, next up is one of the guys on top of the bridge who will make attack against Lucida with their short bow.
So like, all have short bows.
That hits for another 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Listen, after I stole my dad's money, he kind of got broke, so of course they have short bows.
And-
I'd probably be shooting at disadvantage if I had a longbow.
And next up is the other bandit on top of the bridge who will also make an attack against. Actually, they'll attack the steel defender.
Oh no, not the doggy!
Not the puppo.
What is its AC?
The AC of it is, I think, 15 if I remember correctly. I'm gonna pull it up though.
I don't know, this song's kind of a bop, bro.
Hey, be good like that.
It is 16.
Okay, so this arrow just bounces off of the steel defender's armor. It does not cause any damage.
It kind of like looks up at it and growls.
And next up we have Rosalie Moreau.
Oh god. I'm gonna like kind of look up at my dad and be like, Dad, what happened to talking it out like you taught me?
Well, I've gotten older and wiser, and honestly, fighting just suits me.
I can tell you gotten older. And so I'm gonna move up next to the steel defender. And then I'm going to, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on the 2nd level to Comet. And then I'm gonna be like, Comet, don't let them shoot you. You're quick, you're a cat. Move!
How many healing points?
That would be 8. Oh wait, not 8. 13. My bad.
Thank you.
Curse me in my dyscalculia.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. So, real quick, is Atticus's turn again, and he is going to cast Fireball.
Use fireball and just fireball. Just fireball. Just
Center.
fireball.
Here,
Literally all of you.
which
can
will hit Lucida, Steel Defender, Rosalie, Comet, and Gareth.
hit. So that is a dex save of 15, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
All of you who are in that area, make a dexterity save.
Remember, your character has resistance to fire, so they only take
Oh,
half
yeah.
damage.
So 8, and then so I got an 8 in dexterity, and then half damage.
Okay.
from Fire.
Did anybody get over 14?
Good
So you
job,
succeed your
Lucy.
save, so you're going to take half damage.
Okay.
These dice are mean.
So he pulls his arm back and throws this ball of fire, which explodes, hitting all of you for 24 points of fire damage. 12 if you made the save.
Oof.
And 12 for you.
Oh yeah, because I'm fire resistant. Tee. I knew that. Ow.
It's like, walks out of probably the most traumatic and painful experience in my life. Ow.
Let's hope I did my math correctly.
And that is Atticus's turn. Next up is Lucida.
Alright. So, I'm going to fly up to. Okay, let's see. So, I'm gonna try to get around near where here is. I don't think I can exactly get it completely
Okay.
there, but
Hey.
We are flying up there. Okay.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Don't
That's
get-
a way to get close and personal.
Don't get close to the big guy. That's the,
Okay, wait.
that's the heavy
I'm
hitter
gonna
stuff.
be.
It's like
I
floating a
can
little ways
move
off.
right there.
Here, I'll like hold it up there for you because I'm right there.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
On the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you, buddy.
Thank you.
We're best friends.
You can put him down.
What
Thank
kind
you.
of is that's save, right?
Yes. It is a a save.
What is the DC for that save?
12.
Okay, so Atticus and one of the bandits succeeds, and one of the bandits fails.
Okay.
So how much damage?
That would be 11 damage.
For a success, or a fail?
For a fail.
And then half of that for a success.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that, and like the bandits and Atticus both like kind of look back at this sort of moonbeam that is sort of sizzling them, and all of them look kind of pissed off.
Hooray.
My TP. Okay.
Ooh, that
Next up,
Ooh.
Oh wait, I think I know how it
Oh,
works.
that's pretty.
Oh yeah, like that.
Yes.
I would put
Hit
it
me with it.
here.
Alright, yeah.
bandit. This guy is gonna stand up, crawl his way back up there, and he's pretty pissed off, and he's gonna shoot you with his bow. Critical hit.
Oh, yowie, yowie. So I would do 5 damage.
You take 14 points of piercing damage
7.
as this arrow hits right, like almost hitting your head. It hits like you kind of in your neck, and blood starts to pour down.
What's 51 minus 7?
That's
Because
a great question.
do I have the correct? Because of resistance still?
Yes.
Alright, just making sure. 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45. 44.
And that is that bandit's turn.
Perfect. Who up next?
Throughout the battle, you hear metal clanking from swords and other things as the bandits are fighting you, but then a louder metal clanging comes from the nearby forest.
Big guy.
Very heavy steps
Big guy.
echo through this forest as you hear thud, 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 almost as if somebody is charging.
I think we know who this is.
Suddenly, from the forest, John Chief charges out.
Mr. Chief! We're doing things like Helldivers, you grab his arm and they headbutt each other. Oh, we get to see his mini now.
Hell yeah.
He does not have a custom mini, unfortunately.
Fiddlesticks.
You fail as a dungeon master, Conall.
I'm
kidding.
He's
I
playing
am kidding.
Atticus very well. You give him some credit.
I do want you to know that was a joke. You are doing great. I love this.
He sort of climbs up. He's like running about over here. And you see there were some bandits trying to sneak up on you guys from behind. And he charges out, swings his sword, hitting one in the legs, flipping him over like a living bullet train. And he yells, "By the power of my sword, you shall die here, you bastards!"
I'm just like,
Let's go!
I'm just gonna like look through the panel of the stairs.
The bandit he knocked to the ground, he quickly pulls out his pistol and shoots them with this very loud crack and goes, "Thought you needed some help."
Just like look through the wood of the bridge. Just never have I been happier to see someone refuse an order.
Oh man.
Yeah, John Chief is now an ally.
Sick, dog.
And next up is Fathom Iron Scale.
Perfect. I'm going to essentially copy and paste what I did to that last guy. I'm assuming I'll be able to make it up here with 40 feet.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to, while
Yeah, 40
perfectly
feet, yes.
maintaining eye contact with Atticus, I'm going to grab this guard and I'm going to throw him off the bridge again. So that's another athletics check.
Yes. I will be
Right.
contesting you there.
13, 14, 15.
This guy got a 22.
Good
You like go to like
God!
grapple him, and he's like a slightly scrawnier bandit, wielding a dagger, but he like stops you, grabs both of your arms, and is like really like wrestling you. You are not able to throw him off.
I'm gonna just like have my shoulder on his hand, I'm just gonna like shrug, and now I'm going to give him a solid right hook to the jaw, and then I'm gonna use my fire breath,
Okay.
which would also hit Atticus, I'm assuming, and maybe also
So-
the guy behind him.
You spent your action to grapple,
Oh.
I have 2 attacks.
but you have 2 attacks, so you can use fire breath. Yeah.
Fire breath is a bonus action, I think.
And
No,
that is a
it's-
save, correct?
Yes, it's a 15 save.
Dexterity.
Yes.
So Atticus succeeds. The bandit does not.
All right. With the success, what is half of 3d6? 4, 8, 9, 12, half of that is 6. So Atticus takes 6.
Well, technically you would take 3 because he's a tiefling too. Wouldn't he?
Yeah, he does take half
Well,
damage.
okay, so he takes 3 damage. And then, what about the other 2?
You only hit one of the other bandits.
Okay, what about
He takes
10?
full damage.
Alright, so he takes 12 damage full.
And you burn him pretty well. It like the flame washes over him. And he's like grappling you, and he goes back, going ah, and like has to like pat out the fire on his arm.
He's like, look at him. That throw was a mercy. Should have taken it.
Next up, we have another bandit.
Another one.
This guy's gonna move up here, and he sees you up on the bridge and is gonna
TP.
take out his bow and shoot it
Do I
up
get
at
Is
you.
it 8 still?
Yes, it's 8.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's 9 actually. Sorry.
Real quick, Fathom, what's your AC?
13.
You are fighting this guy on the bridge, and an arrow comes up and hits you in the leg for 5 points of damage.
I'm just turn around and look at him, just like shrug. Just really, dude? I'm busy here. I'll get to you later.
And then another bandit
What's going on?
going to move over here kind of with a for a vantage spot, and it's kind of long range for him, but he pulls out his bow as well and tries to shoot you, Fathom,
You really don't.
to protect his boss.
Do you think it's the fact that I charged Will hit their boss, or do you think it's the fact that I threw
Does
it?
a 12 hit?
Nope.
The arrow hits on the side of the bridge right next to you, but does not make contact.
Perfect.
Next up is Gareth.
I am going to fly about 25 feet in the air and back up a little bit again. And then I'm going to cast Conjure Beast, and I'm going to summon a saber tooth right here. Ooh, boy.
Okay.
Mind your profanity.
Okay, I will give you this giant spider mini for that.
Spider. I love spitters. Do you love spitters, Ben? We're just gonna put him
The
here
ones
for
that
right
run
now.
I'm trying desperately to.
And that will
out my
act
fear
upon
spiders,
your
but I'm still
initiative,
kinda
correct?
scared of them. Just a
I
little.
have to roll initiative for that. It's on your turn that it acts.
Yes.
The saber tooth.
Oh, yeah, so I think the saber tooth can go now, but I'm not sure. Because that would be my turn.
It is your turn. So the saber tooth can go.
Yeah. Okay, so the saber tooth, it's right here, but it won't stay right there, so it's
Mhm.
okay. So it's kind of gonna like lean around Fathom, or like step over him since I don't know exactly how big it is. And it's going to,
pretty big.
and it's going to slash at this guy. So that is a roll to hit. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
And
that is
real
12
quick, could you
slashing
move it
damage.
up there because it is over there.
Yeah.
You might be able to hang it on the rope.
Yeah, that
And-
is 12 slashing damage.
That's good.
It hits him, and the bandit is still standing. And Fathom, as this giant cat goes by, I want you to make a dexterity save.
I swear, if your pet knocks me off this bridge, I'm going to call animal control. 19.
You are able to sort of dodge out of the way so that as this thing pounces forward and mauls the bandit in front of you, you are not thrown off the bridge as well.
I'm gonna just like pat the kitty, pet it. He's like, oh,
Good
good
kitty.
girl.
And is that your turn, Gareth?
Yes.
Okay. Next up, we have the guy in the guard tower. He is going to take an arrow shot at Lucida. And that is a critical hit.
Yeah.
This arrow streaks down from the tower, and you're not looking, and you turn just as it hits you, like inches from where your heart would be, and you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
We need that health for not dying reasons.
Comet's going to see everyone getting hit and is going to call out, "Remember, we got the healing potions for a reason!"
Oh yeah. I think I'll be fine for a bit.
Okay, and next up we have the light blue bandit over there
What, the axe?
with the
The buddy with
mace.
the axe.
Oh wait, that's amazing. Yeah.
And he's going to make an arrow shot against Comet.
Not again! I just healed them! And then I got fireball. That's true.
That hits for 5 points of piercing damage.
Well, that's better.
Okay, 5 points of damage.
And Lucida, I want you to make a dexterity save real quick as you get hit.
Okay. Okay, so that is a 16.
You avoid falling when this arrow hits you, but just barely. And it hurts bad.
This doesn't feel good, guys.
No, really?
Just like points to the arrow sticking out of your heart.
And then finally we have Green up on that tower, and he's gonna make a arrow attack against Fathom, since that's the guy you can see. Does a 16 hit.
Yep.
That is another 5 points of piercing damage as this arrow hits you kind of from your left back area.
Perfect. And it's 3 because resistance.
Yes.
Just gonna make sure every time I remember to at least.
Comet. It is now your turn.
Comet they're looking rough. Their fur is singed and patchy from getting hit with that fireball.
Gluggity glug.
So, and they have an arrow in their pauldron, probably an arrow in their side as well. Comet's going to see everything and is going to use their bonus action to cast Misty Step. Get away from the group, away from AoE. They are going to cast Misty Step and go right about here by Gilbert.
Okay.
And then
do you want to describe this Misty Step for me?
sort of light blue shadows kind of start whispering in around them. It definitely looks like it's straining them, and like their eyes are like kind of doing that, like they're glowing but they're bright and they're flickering to show they're under a lot of strain. And then the shadows finally encase them and poof them right by Gilbert. Then they're going to take their healing potion for their action.
Okay. Yeah. I believe it's a basic healing potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gilbert, you're up.
Yeah, so Gilbert's gonna kind of put the broken gun in his holster, and he's gonna pull out his other one and just do the same thing, stay between the gutters and try to shoot at that guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay,
And-
that is 7 damage.
So you shoot this gun with a very loud bang. It goes up, splinters through the wood, and hits this guy in his leg. And he's very surprised by this, and he looks down through the floor at you.
And you see him with his gun, kind of doing his kind of smirking to himself, just and then he's also, and as he's gonna do this, he's gonna kind of turn his arm towards, he's in there, so he's gonna turn it towards that guy and cast catapult. And that is a 14 dex save.
Okay, which guy are you casting that on? Okay. And that is a dexterity save?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 8, sorry.
Hey, yeah, he hits.
And what color is that guy?
He is, I guess, white? Orange?
Okay, how much damage is that?
That is 14 damage.
Yeah, you hit him, and it gets him off balance a little bit, but he's still up.
Okay, and he's gonna be like, go get that guy! And he sends his dog. Would this be like half his movement together?
Yeah. And make a athletics check to climb that real quick. I've been forgetting that.
Athletics. That is a 10.
So it uses all of its movement to just barely scrabble up there, and that'll be its turn.
Okay.
And next up, we have the bandit rogue, who is right in front of a very angry dragonborn. And you see he steps back, he got hit hard. This giant saber-toothed cat in front of him, and he pulls out this knife and does like some cool like tricks, and then he's gonna charge forward at you, Fathom, and he's gonna try to stab you. Okay, so he like goes forwards, and his foot catches on the plank of the bridge, and he falls over right in front of you. And I want you to make an attack of opportunity here.
Perfect.
Oh.
I mean, I kind of want to flavor this somehow just to make myself look cool. 13, I think, because I don't add any bonuses to it, right?
No, you do add your bonus to hit.
Oh, so that would be 15, 16.
That hits.
Perfect. So he's gonna trip over. He's gonna grab his hand. He's gonna throw him to the side down the stairs.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay, yeah. Throw that guy down the stairs. He's gonna take.
Stair damage.
He's gonna take some
Damage.
He gets hurt on his way down, hitting each step, and eventually slams into the guardrail and is kind of slumped over. He's still up, but barely.
Would he be prone, or should I put him back up normally?
He would be prone.
Perfect.
He just fell downstairs. And then the second rogue, sort of pink-looking guy, is going to move up and this time attack the cat. If somebody could.
Your kitty.
Not our kitty.
It's Molly Cat.
Our kitty, collective. We are a communist agenda.
Don't we already have the kitty? It's Comet.
Okay, what is the Sabertooth's AC?
12.
Okay, so this guy, his first hit, he tries to forehand with his dagger, and the cat rears back and dodges it. But his second attack, he stabs forward, catching it and dealing 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's not much at all.
And then, as a bonus action, he's going to attack again. For another hit, he stabs again for another 5 points of damage. Rosaline, you're up.
God.
Sick.
So I'm going to try and hop up next to, kind of close to the, I'm gonna try and follow where Fathin went.
Okay, yeah. So you can go through the gate. It is open.
Oh, alright. I knew that. But I would be in clear shot of them.
I think you should
Should I try climbing the wall?
I think the wall's not there. That's.
Oh.
The gate is
doing
open. There is
this.
a wall
Yeah, that.
over the river.
I think you should continue going this path and then brace yourself behind the wall behind you
Oh, that's clever.
to keep because I'm pretty sure doing that would give everyone on this side
So
disadvantage.
go
for
through
attacks.
here.
And then once you reach an area, just brace yourself against the wall.
Right there.
Okay.
So that should give you cover
That
on
should.
this side.
Should make it slightly better.
And maybe it would also do the same for the enemies above you. I don't know. Probably ask Conall.
Fathin, are you within 60 feet of me?
Definitely.
Yes.
Alright, perfect. I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna whip out my wonderful lute, my trustworthy lute, and then kind of the intro to Seven Nation Army.
Yes.
To get you all inspired, and I'm gonna I'm gonna look up at you and I'm like, you can do it, buddy.
You could kick my
And-
dad's ass.
Fathom, you get Bardic Inspiration.
6. I need a D6. Or an extra D6. I mean, I could just roll
You
twice.
have a D6.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna cast a second level of Cure Wounds on myself, which gives me 21 health,
Okay.
and that's gonna be it.
That is your turn. It is back to Atticus.
He starts his turn in the moonbeam, so he takes the moonbeam damage.
Yeah, he has to make another save, right?
Yeah.
That is a success.
So he takes another 11 damage, so that's
6.
6. Right?
Yeah, because rounding up.
Yeah.
Haha, Dad's getting burned.
Okay, Atticus is going to point a finger at you, Lucida,
Oh no!
Lucida, not you.
and I want you to make a wisdom save.
Ooh, okay.
Does my finger smell bad to you?
I got a 16.
So you succeed. You feel like this presence come over you, but you're able to fight it off. And Atticus kind of glares. But then he's going to turn and make an attack against Fathom.
Perfect.
He raises
versus
this
dad.
scythe, this iron scythe he has, and overhand strikes it at you.
Doing something good.
For a critical hit. Again.
I was joking. I didn't want something good.
Dad versus dad.
I ain't your stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up.
Okay, so first that's going to be 20 points of piercing damage, halved to 10,
Perfect. I thought that for a second. I thought that.
and
that
then
was-
12 points of fire damage.
6 because resistance to fire.
Okay.
That
Nice.
is. I'm
6.
gonna have
Ouch.
16 total for a current health of 21.
Yeah, do
And
not.
after he does that, he opens his wings again.
Oh, come on, I just got here.
Please. Dad, no!
He's gonna fly 60 feet. Kind of over here to get out of the movie.
Faster, he's
I
like,
can
gonna
move
throw
the-
his
I can
arms
move
up
the
and he's like,
60
dude,
feet.
I just got here.
Yeah, I can move the moonbeam 60 feet.
Perfect. On your turn.
And that
Yeah, I
is Atticus's turn.
Then you should not.
Lucida, it is your turn.
Great, I'm gonna move the moonbeam over there.
Okay, so it doesn't hit him again, but
Yeah,
on the start
no.
of his turn it will.
Yeah, on his turn. I'm going to give myself the the what's it called, the potion. Yes, that. So that does gives me 5 health, I think. So and then moving the moonbeam was my bonus action, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Hey, your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Next up, we have one of the bandits.
Bandit.
And he's gonna charge the steel defender.
Not the popo.
Our
And
baby.
make an attack against it. Which is a hit.
Oh no.
And he swings this battle axe at it and hits it kind of in one of the plate joints for 8 points of damage.
He's got actually disadvantage.
Yeah, because I hit him, and your dog has resistance.
If I don't
Um,
do anything, it's got
17.
That was the disadvantage.
Yes.
He's got armor class of 16. No, yeah, he takes the
Half damage.
half damage. Wait, half.
Yep, because resistance. Well, because
so
I
that
threw
is
him.
4 damage.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And next up, we have John Chief.
Our boy!
Chief.
Over here, he's gonna attempt to climb this.
You want to just roll with my dice so you don't. Ah,
I
you're
feel
already
so
over
bad
there.
about forgetting him.
Ooh, yeah, somebody put him up there.
Let's
he climbs
go.
it, he's just still running, he jumps up and just crawls up,
Yes.
pulls out his actually no, he's this guy right there. He pulls out his sword and is gonna take a swing.
Let's go.
Don't hit my dog, though.
Don't hit my dog.
Don't hit my dog.
I think you're gonna hit your dog.
Okay.
I get always nervous
He
when Conall
just
rolls.
swings the sword and lands a solid hit on the bandit, who staggers backwards with the force of this blow. And that is John Chief's turn.
Nice!
Should we
And-
move the bandit back a little bit? Since he's staggered?
Go ahead, yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a bit.
And when John Chief does that, he goes, "Ye scoundrel!" And Fathom Ironscale's up next.
Perfect. I'm going to. First of all, I'm gonna pull up. There's Sparta. I'm gonna kick this guy off the bridge.
Okay,
Hell yeah!
make an unarmed attack.
Perfect. Oh no.
What did you do?
8. 11 total.
So you go to kick this guy, and he dodges it, but you do have a second attack.
Perfect. I'm gonna see he's gonna catch my leg, and I'm just gonna pull my battle axe, and I'm gonna like pommel strike him in the kidney.
Ooh.
Okay, roll to hit.
And
You guys hate you.
19.
That's a hit.
Perfect.
How much damage does that battle axe do?
10.
Yeah, you hit him and he's like knocked back a little bit. You guys don't have to move him, but yeah, you land a really solid hit on him.
Great. I roll my shoulders, kind of like pop my neck, and I'm just gonna like whistle behind me and snap. I'm gonna ask this Cybertooth to block this stairway for me.
Okay. I'm not sure if you can command it. I think maybe
I
only
think
here.
only I can command it.
He's like turned. It's like
Well, I
what?
could try provoking my dad, see what happens.
It could, but I don't think I could throw anything that far.
And next
No,
up
just
we
insult
have
him.
Ooh.
another bandit.
Bandit, and more bandit.
Mangy knife you.
He's gonna dash to get
Pretty good right now.
about up here. Actually, he's just gonna move up here and then is gonna make a arrow attack against the giant saber-toothed cat,
Oh, my baby. Oh, not the baby. The baby.
which is a miss. The arrow goes streaking off, missing the saber-tooth.
It hits your dad.
No.
If only. I pray to God my dad's not watching this.
Next up we have
Yes.
this guy kind of makes it down here and is going to make a arrow attack against Fathom.
Me? Everyone loves me. I'm the center of attention. Please stop looking at me.
That is a hit for
Ouch.
another 5 points of damage. This arrow hits you, this time from the front.
How are you looking, buddy?
I'm looking about as good as like a high school performance. Like, it's not bad enough to be funny, but it's not good enough to be not cringy.
Oh.
Okay. And that is the bandit's turn. Next up we got Gareth.
Hear it.
I am going to cast Withering Bloom at 2nd level right on top of Fathom, and so I'm attacking this guy and I'm healing Fathom.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet, sweet chemicals.
Mm-hmm. Mercury poisoning.
So that would be a Constitution save.
That is a fail.
So you take 8 necrotic damage.
I'm reading.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I read this. No, sorry. Since I'm casting it at 2nd level, it is 8.
Okay.
And you take your hit die, average of your hit die, plus 7, I believe.
14 more health.
Okay. And is that your turn, Gareth?
Yes, but I still have to do the saber-tooth tiger.
Okay. Yeah.
So the saber-tooth is going to make a claw attack at this guy.
Okay, yeah. Make your roll to hit, and Fathom, once again, make a sort of dex save, as this thing is like very big and is moving very wildly on this bridge.
I should have had him move.
Again,
all
I
along.
swear, if your cat knocks me off this bridge, I'm suing.
That's not gonna hit. Okay. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
No.
Okay.
I made
The
a
saber-tooth like jumps forwards, but the guy dodges its paw and does
then
not get hit.
It can still move, right? It's only
Yes.
movement. So it is gonna do that, and then it's gonna move over here.
Okay, and it's sort of like, as it attacks, sort of moves around the guy, very cat-like.
Alright, I
And
got a
what did you get for your dex save?
19.
You're again able to like not get thrown off by the movements of this very large animal.
Big kitty.
Big
Okay.
kitty.
It's probably like as tall as you.
Oh, by the way, your cat gets temporary hit points too, I'm pretty sure.
And
Oh
the
yeah, it's my
guy
turn, so I also get
Oh
10.
yeah, sorry.
in the
I didn't know
tower-
if you had some.
Uh-oh.
the far tower, that guy
Uber.
is going to make a attack against Lucida with his shotgun.
Lucida.
That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
I'm
you
going
take-
to use my reaction, which to Spirit Shield, you take 2d6 less damage, so that's 8.
Okay.
You take 0 damage as this sort of spirit comes up and the arrow shatters upon impact.
I'm gonna look at you and just be like,
Yeah!
I like this, like, I see the arrow fly by and I, like, snap my fingers and just a shield appears in front of you.
Whoa!
Next up, we got the dude on the stairs, and he's gonna move up behind the giant cat.
The dude on the
How's
stairs.
this? How's this, Conall?
Like a bit closer.
There we go.
And he is going to attack it from behind.
how dare he?
He's using his battle axe, he cleaves into the back of this giant saber-toothed cat for 8 points of slashing damage.
8, you said?
Yes. And that is that bandit's turn. And finally, another bandit, Mr. Green over there, is going to make a bow attack against Lucida. Does a 16 hit?
Not anymore.
Okay. The arrow also, like, this one doesn't shatter, but it goes past you, missing. And now, Comet, you're up.
Alright. Comet's going to stare daggers at the stair bandit because they kind of failed with the acid splash, so they're gonna change. They're gonna be like, okay, this man didn't respond well to the acid, or at least in the way I hoped. Blue cracks are going to start to appear on their form as a crackling energy starts to form above their paw as they cast divine light kind of surrounding them as they cast Eldritch Blast at the man who was just on the stairs.
And I believe at 5th level you get 2 beams.
Yeah, 2 beams.
Oh, sick. Hit both of them. Okay.
Then, yeah.
You can target that however you want.
Yeah, just the 2 bandits on the bridge because they are the closest to the friends.
2 of the buddies.
Both of them?
Yes.
Make an attack against both.
Okay. No.
Perfect sound respect for a spider.
Okay,
Walking.
attack plus. Okay.
What am Conall for?
An 18 and a 13.
I was thinking stone.
Which is against who?
I'm going to say the 18 is against the guy closest to me and the 13 is against the further guy.
So the bandit kind of with his knife, a part of the bridge next to him like gets bursted out as this beam of light shoots through it, missing him. The other guy gets hit in the back and like, ah! And how much damage is that?
Damage. That is going to be 6 force damage.
So I'm gonna assume the bridge isn't gonna collapse.
No, this is a really sturdy, well-made bridge, and it doesn't have that many holes in it yet.
I mean, look at it, bro.
It's a good looking bridge.
It's a
Yeah,
good
is that
looking
your
bridge.
insurance comment?
Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
I still
no?
have a bonus
Okay.
action. For bonus action, they're going to kind of. Lucida's fairly injured. Yes.
Oh, not too bad.
All right.
But, I mean, I'd be happy to get healed.
I believe Gareth is feeling the hurt a little.
Poor baby.
Yeah, I'm about
Cool.
at half hit points.
All right, then Comet's going to turn to their friend in the air and kind of send out a warm, encompassing blue light to use their healing light channel divinity for 3d6, so 9 healing points.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn?
Yes.
Gilbert, you're now up.
Yeah, Gilbert's just gonna go with like kind of the same thing, and he sticks his gun kind of through the floorboards, like out at that guy.
Okay, yeah. Roll to hit.
And that is a 17.
That hits.
Yay! That is 6 damage.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you hit him in the back right after he gets hit by this beam of force. And he's looking a little bloody.
And he's gonna go, ah! And I guess he's gonna kind of also stick his catapult and just fire at the dad.
Fire at Atticus?
Fire at Atticus.
Oh boy.
Okay, roll the. Oh, is that a save?
Yeah, it's 14 exit.
Be silly.
Oh my god. Get hit, Dad.
He makes his save.
Oh god.
That didn't get hit.
He's gonna die.
Dang it.
I'll get you.
So what is the half damage for that?
The half damage for that is 7.
So you get a glancing blow against Atticus, who glares daggers back at you.
And he's gonna go back into the comfort of his little hidey hole underneath the stairs.
He's a loving bunny.
I love that she's like, pardon.
Next up is the guy at the bottom of the
I
stairs.
got some more.
Oh, sorry.
He's gonna like, go get him, boy! And he's gonna send
I
his-
keep forgetting to steal the finger. Sorry.
Everyone forgets about Robo Dog.
Until Robodog gets hit in the head by a
And then-
mace.
He's gonna be like, and just bite him, and yeah, that's gonna be a 1d8.
That would be roll to hit first.
That's a
Nice!
20.
Ooh!
Oh!
Let's describe this. What's your dog doing here?
He kind of just like grabs kind of like the thigh of the guy, and he just goes "Arr!" and like
Okay,
hits
yeah.
him against the
So
wall and then
with
throws him to the wall.
critical hits, you deal max damage and well, what's the damage for this?
The damage of it is
Is it a D8?
it's a D8 plus my modifier, which my modifier.
So that
is
would
plus
be
3.
16 plus your modifier.
Oh,
for this
that's
critical hit.
19 damage.
And this dog just bites down on the guy's leg. He goes and then it rips around and he gets tossed into the river.
Woo!
Gilbert's
And down it goes.
and Gilbert's gonna say, "Good boy."
Yeah, Rose is gonna cheer in the background. Good job, doggy boy, good job!
We love the dog.
And then back to glaring at my dad.
And it is now it is the turn of the guy at the bottom of the stairs who is looking real bad. Who suddenly gets up holding his back.
My bones!
Gets up 3 stairs very slowly, and he's gonna pull out his short bow, sort of sheathing his daggers and make an attack at Fathom from behind, which unfortunately is flanking.
These bandits need shadows.
My
How's
dad's
that
broke.
flank?
That is a hit for another 5 points of damage. The arrow hits you in the back.
Just turn around, just oh, you're back. That's a problem I'll deal with later.
And that's that guy's turn. The next bandit in front of you also has the giant tiger to his back, is gonna try to stab you. Fathom.
For lightning, it gets nasty.
He only gets 1 hit for 5 points of damage. He sort of cuts into your chest. And he's gonna try to stab you again and does a 16 hit.
Yep.
He does sort of stab you, not a full deep stab, but sort of cutting blow for 5 points damage again.
Perfect. Here goes my temp patron.
How are you
And-
looking now, buddy?
I'm
Now
actually
it
looking
is
pretty freaking good.
Rosalie's turn.
I'm just a
Oh boy, I am glaring daggers at my dad right now. Cause he hurt my friends, dang it. That's not allowed. I'm gonna move a little bit more so I can figure out a way to, run all the way over there and get up onto the bridge so I can get a better view of my dad. But I will, look
There does appear to be a path up here that will
I
let you.
did notice that. That's why I'm trying to skedaddle skadoodle on over there. I am going to look at my father dead in the eyes. For once in my life, I'm going to make eye contact. I'm going to use words of terror.
Okay.
terror on your pops.
Oh yeah!
I never liked.
So what does Words of Terror do?
So Rose is going to look up at her father dead in the eyes. They are making eye contact now. And she says, I love you, Dad. And her voice starts glitching out and she says, but I will never let you outlive me. And her eyes start to glitch out too into like the red accents with the black eyes. And a little bit of electricity bounces around her horns.
Damn, so what does this do?
This, you gotta make a 14 wisdom save.
That is a fail. That is actually a critical fail. Dude, that's like a critical hit. So does this, what kind of damage does this deal?
So he becomes frightened for 1 hour unless his allies are attacked.
In which case, what?
So it's just frightening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, he is like double frightened. You can see on his face like this facade kind of drops and he's kind of freaked out. And
he's never seen her do the artifice
wordless
before.
As you do this. And it is his turn. And he looks very unsure. And he is going to...
Is he starting his turn there?
Oh, he's starting his turn. I forgot.
I also forgot about my extra radiant damage, so technically...
he does make the save.
Okay, well then half of 14 would be 7. So yeah, 7 damage.
Rounding up.
Would that also be the radiant damage too?
Well, with the radiant damage, because the max would be... So if I'm adding on to the half damage or the full damage?
I'm pretty sure you just
your
add
damage bonus would also be halved.
Yeah, okay. So it would technically still be 7.
Yeah. And you see, he looks around and then kind of like gathers himself, and you see this sort of like flames dance around him, and then suddenly, with this sort of burst of fire and smoke, he disappears.
God, your dad's a wuss.
Nah, he's just doing his average dad behavior.
Being a wuss?
Disappearing.
Oh, relate to that one.
Okay, Lucida, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, shucks. Guess do I really want to attack his allies? Well, I guess I wouldn't know that, so I'm gonna move over here and inflict wounds this guy.
Okay, yeah, that is a roll to hit, correct?
Yes. So
Okay.
that is a what is it? 18 to hit.
That hits.
So that would be 19 damage. I'm going to hit him, and a bunch of just necrotic energy forms around Lucida's fist, and just shoots right into him.
Yeah, you do that, and he staggers backwards, and looks pretty bad, but is still standing.
Isn't necrotic like the way to describe like the feeling of getting tired? Like
Necrotic damage is like undead disease and such.
It's like the plague.
I guess more like an undead plague, draining your life essence. Sort of is how I
I'm
would
also
describe
going
it.
to use my bonus action to healing words myself. I'm just going to say, I am not going to die today.
Okay.
You are worthy of love.
You're worthy of existence. God, it's very hot here.
Okay, so
When you take the jacket off, that's when you know the room isn't supposed to go.
Like the rolling of sleeves of Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. And you do that, and we get to the bandit's turn. The guy in the water, you see he tries to like scrabble and grab a rock, but he does not. His hand slips from the rock, and he just gets flushed away basically by this river.
That was a great Dreamers movie.
Oh, Flushed Away? That is a good movie. Anyways,
Back
back to the
killing
carnage.
And next up, we got John Chief.
Chief!
Our boy!
Chief! Alright, let's not go too far.
You can never go too far with cheese.
Gonna run out here, see the guy on the stairs, pulls out his pistol and his musket, and points them both at the bandit on the stairs, and fires both. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
I can't tell if that's a noise of
I'm
success
scared.
or failure.
We'll find out.
you can never tell.
You never tell.
Both hit this guy on the
Whoa!
stairs, splintering some of the wood as this guy falls back against the other side of the staircase.
This guy.
Hidden. And John Chief lowers both of his weapons and goes, "Oi, you want more of that?"
I would love some more of that.
And that is John Chief's turn. Next up we got Fathom Ironscale.
Cool. Fathom, he's gonna like look to both sides. He's gonna see he's being flanked. He's not in a good position. He's gonna grab this bandit's arm and he's gonna throw him down the stairs at the other guy.
Okay, make a unarmed attack.
John Chief, get all these guys that are falling down the stairs.
15, 24.
Woo!
Yes. Throw him down the stairs. I'm gonna make a dexterity save for the other guy. Typical. So as you throw him down the stairs, he hits the other guy on his way down, and both of them go tumbling down, hitting that back post again, which cracks this time. After this is the second time it has been hit by a falling person, and both these guys like groan and are looking really, really bad.
Fathom's gonna turn, he's gonna look down the stairs, and you're like, stay there. And he's gonna go deal with this other guy now. Ooh, sorry.
That's
Would I be able to move past Big Kitty or no?
Like, could he go between the legs of the cat?
Can I jump
This is a
over
very
it?
large animal. I think.
He's also a
Can I ride it?
tall.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Ride the
You want-
saber-tooth.
I'm debating whether or not I want to jump past it or if I want to ride this thing. Anyone got a quarter?
No.
No.
Alright, I'll just hop onto this thing. I want to try to ride it.
Okay, so you're gonna mount it.
Yes.
So mounting takes half of your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the saber-tooth will still act on its turn,
Okay.
but you are now riding this giant saber-tooth cat.
Okay. Could I, while I'm riding him, use my second attack to hit this guard? This guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. $22 again.
That hits.
Perfect. So that is 10 damage. Wait, no, plus 2, so 12.
Okay, yeah, you hit this guy, and he's starting to look pretty bad too.
He's gonna turn to the cat. He's gonna like pet it all over. He's an animal softie. He loves cat. Big cat, big good. And that's my turn.
Okay. Next up, we got the guy on the stairs, who steps past the two guys falling on the landing to get up here, and he's gonna shoot his bow at Fathom. Okay, critical hit again.
Aww.
I am doing very well. That will be 15 points of piercing damage as another arrow hits you, and it sinks in a good couple, like 3 inches.
Would that have me fall off the mount?
Make a dex save.
Why'd you ask that question?
Yeah.
Because I don't know whether or not I actually do want to stay on this thing, because it doesn't matter if I on it. 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
You fall right off the cat. Put yourself on the other side of
Oh
it.
yeah. By the way, have you used all your temporary hit points up?
I have.
Okay. Then.
Which would mean I get them back, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. So, 15 halved is 14 halved is 7, so 8 total damage, right? 15. Perfect. So that would be 1 temp HP left.
The guy up on the cliffside there.
This one?
The Goober? Goober Tower or?
No.
The
Down
one in
there.
the blue.
The one in the blue is gonna make a. Actually, he's in the moonbeam. First off,
Archie.
technically, he fails his save.
So
Ooh.
14 damage.
And he's kind of like this moonbeam is sizzling
This
him
helps me.
pretty good, and he's gonna make a bow attack against you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
The arrow goes sailing past you, and you're fine. Next up, we have Gareth.
Come on, here, you can do this.
Hear it.
I'm gonna cast first level ice knife right here on one of these guys.
Which one?
The top one.
Okay. Yeah.
And let's see, that's a roll to hit. So that is a 19. Is it?
19 hits.
Okay, so then that would be 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I need both of them to make a Dex 15 save.
One of them succeeds, one of them fails.
Okay, so the one that fails takes 7 cold damage.
Okay, and the other one
Doesn't.
doesn't. So, remove the pink-colored guy as
The guy on top or on bottom?
on the top.
We got first kill!
I mean second.
As he like,
Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
the guy-
yeah!
he's like trying to get up, and then suddenly you see like frost spreads over him, and he collapses on the ground.
The
Dead.
ground just shatters.
That would have been so cool.
I could technically pick him up and use him as an
Let's
improvised weapon.
not!
I mean, I could, because basically I probably wouldn't, but the spell is basically I shoot ice, it hits a person, and then it explodes.
You're gonna throw their head at my dad?
He's like, hey buddy, catch.
You don't know where my dad is, though.
Yeah, let's
He could be, like,
just
breathing down
traumatize
my
the
neck.
guys.
Again,
Anyways.
we don't want to kill him. We want to make him
Is that
wish
your-
we killed him.
Tiger. That's
Tiger,
my
yeah.
that's my turn.
So
That's
it's now the tiger's turn.
So, the tiger. How far away is this guy? Do you think? How many feet? Definitely not 20, right?
No. I too.
Okay.
Trying to
So
You can hit that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
If it moves forward.
I was asking because I haven't. So it's going to move forward and slash at this guy, and that's a roll to hit, I believe. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, that is 12 slashing damage.
And that is to the sort of Kratos-looking guy right there. in front
Yeah.
of him, right?
Sort of Kratos looking guy. Great game.
Yeah. How much damage again?
Let's see, I believe 12. Yeah, 12 slashing damage.
Yeah, the cat goes forward and slashes him with its claws, and he's looking a little bloodied now. Next up, we got the guy behind Fathon. Fathon, you're prone after falling off of the...
I'm not gonna put him over here, I don't think, because I think it'd be like.
And this guy kind of tries to hit you when you're down.
Man, really?
That's a hit. With his battle axe, he goes down, cutting into you for 8 points of slashing damage.
Ouch, chihuahua.
We just have to 4 because you're still raging.
Perfect, dude. I am feeling none of this.
Are you?
I mean, like, a little bit.
No. No bit.
Y'all know what I just realized I could have done when Atticus casted Fireball? Counterspell.
Ah, you
That would have put us in a
shut
great
up.
position, but yeah, this thing is fine.
Okay. Next up is the guy on top of the guard tower, Green.
Green.
He is gonna shoot an arrow at Lucida. And misses!
Yay.
And the arrow goes streaking off into the landscape. And next up we have Comet.
Alright. Comet's going to see that blue man in the moonbeam and is going to be like, you know, sometimes there's just the prime opportunity. And is going to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, both beams.
Yes, both beams.
And that is the guy up on the cliff, right?
Yes, the one with the blue and the hat.
Oh, the guy that's being moonbeamed?
Yes.
Moon Man. Moon Man. We're coming up with like nicknames for everyone. We got River Guy. We got
Kratos looking dude. The guy I threw. You ever get so mad you hit one guy with another guy?
Like the Tower Man.
Goober Tower.
Yes.
Green dude. Cannot catch a break down there. Referring to.
Okay,
this guy
right,
here
roll
who
to
keeps
attack.
falling over
Twice.
constantly.
Okay, one beam's going to miss and the other is going to be, let's see,
23.
Ooh, mama.
23. So what was the first number?
One is going to be 6, the other 23.
23 hits.
Alright, he's going to take 6 force damage.
Okay, yeah, you hit him up on this cliff, and he glares back down at you. Pretty angry.
Let's see. Then I am going to cast, let's see if I can find the, cast Misty Step and move to the other side of the bridge, hopefully out of range.
Bunch of badge.
Okay.
You really know?
Yes, please.
They're just like here.
Yeah.
Okay, Colin, that's your turn?
Yes.
Gilbert, you're up.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert's just gonna do the same thing, get his gun and be like, I'm sure you don't expect this, and he shoots.
You shoot him again.
Yeah.
Shoot and more shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll to hit.
Love he's just like a little gremlin with a gun.
Why do you think I wanted the gun?
That's a 16.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay, that's 6 damage.
Yeah, you hit him yet again in the back, and like he's fighting with Fathom, but he kind of like glares back at you angrily.
He's gonna be like, ha!
Keep your attention with me.
And then he's gonna kind of peek his head out right there, and then shoot a catapult at that guy.
Nice.
Okay, and that is a dexterity save, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully you can knock him into the river.
That is a 13.
Oh, it hits.
Yeah, so he failed. Let me try again. There we go. Yeah, how much damage is that?
14.
You hit him and you almost knock him off his feet, but he keeps standing.
How much health do these guys have?
We should definitely try knocking them into the water if they're close by the water, so they can just.
Yeah.
Okay.
And next up we got.
I got some more stuff.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting. Sorry.
I love how many things artifices can do.
I keep forgetting you have the dog.
Yeah, it's not. I've got like so many random things, so I'm just gonna cast basically make it so that that guy does not attack Fathom with
Okay.
Sanctuary.
So what are you doing?
You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. So they must take a wisdom saving throw.
How long does the spell last?
A minute.
He got an 18.
Yeah, that probably doesn't work on him. So he probably just like, ugh, like kind of like shakes through it, I guess, and like he has like a feeling that he should not attack him with this word.
I like the feeling of I shouldn't attack him is because he's like 2.5 feet taller than him.
Yeah, somebody. So, you still have the dog.
I still have the dog.
Yes.
That was my bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. Move your dog.
No, my dog. When I do my dog stuff.
Okay, that's the bonus action. Okay, so somebody, the bandit at the bottom of the stairs there, who probably has several broken bones at this point, is gonna sort of limp back up the stairs to the tiger, and he's gonna try to stab it with his dog.
Stab what?
The dog.
Isn't this
The cat.
isn't the Kratos guy kind of in the way?
There's space for 2 people. So he lunges forwards, and what's the cat's AC?
12.
He hits twice for 10 points of piercing damage, stabbing at this large, ferocious animal. Rosalie, you're up.
So now that I've spooked my father away, I'm going to start run the best I can and be like while I'm running, you can kind of hear me go, don't see dad, don't see dad, don't see dad, don't see dad. Because I don't want my dad to catch me. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, let's see here. How is Fadden looking?
I mean, he's seen better days. He's got like a couple scars, but like ironically, most of the arrows he was hit with have filled up the wound, so he's not like bleeding out or anything.
Okay. And let's see here.
Well, the cat's not doing great.
Am I within range of the guy up there? The green guy with the funny mace?
Yes.
Comet, if you're looking for healing, Comet's going to call out, I could use some aid, please.
I don't know if you're in range.
I don't know, 60 feet? I don't think they're in range.
That might be.
Maybe?
If 40 feet was from here to here, 60 feet might be that full range.
So, little green guy over there, is he within 30 feet of range?
Trying to eyeball this. Not quite.
Okay. I'm liking where I can put this. How about 60 feet?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast a second level cloud of daggers on the guy up there.
Okay.
So now his only choice is to get rained on constantly by
Yup.
And what is...
fall off.
Is that a save?
Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
you
guaranteed.
conjure spinning daggers in a 50-foot cube centered on a point within range. A creature takes its damage if it enters the cube, ends its turn there, or the cube moves into the space. Each creature in that area takes 10 slashing damage.
There is no save.
Okay, there is no save. So that would be 10 points damage to this guy.
How long does the spell last?
It lasts for, I think, it doesn't say. So I think,
It's concentration.
So until you're hit, he's just gonna get knifed.
Yep.
I believe concentration... how long is concentration on the...
It's a minute.
Okay, so
Yeah, it sounds like
you're about... That moonbeam is about halfway gone, just so you know.
Okay.
Because it's been 5 rounds. So about... Each round is 10 or 6 seconds?
6 seconds.
Oh yeah, so it's not... It's about halfway gone at this point. And... Rosalie, is that your turn? Okay. In a puff of fire, again, Atticus appears on this bridge.
God, he's all the way there now.
Hey man, I pray to God he just doesn't look at me.
I had to like chase that man down. He's gone.
And Rosalie, he points like his palm at you, and you see this red energy begins to glow in his palm, and 2 rays of fire streak down towards you.
Ooh, big spicy.
Why is he
My dad doesn't love me, that's why.
What is your AC?
My AC is 13.
Okay, so both strike you, and you take 20 points of fire damage.
Take
but
10.
you're a tiefling, so you take half of that. So you take 10 points of fire damage.
I'm gonna scream at him and be like, Dad! Why?
He doesn't respond. He looks pretty pissed off right now. And that is
Why is this giving me so
his turn.
much memory of the scene in Avengers where Thanos throws Moreau off the cliff?
I was thinking more like Repo the Genetic Opera, but alright, that works.
Lucida, it is your turn.
Alright. So. I'm gonna fly a little bit right to where he is, kind of clutching onto the rope a little bit and inflict wounds.
On which one?
The bigger guy.
The Kratos looking guy?
Kratos-looking guy. So I just need to take it with this one.
Sweet, sweet pain.
Ooh, okay, so there's a... Where is it? Okay, does a 20 hit? Not natural.
Yes.
Okay, so
How much
that
damage is
is...
that?
Huh?
How much damage?
Another 19.
You hit this guy with it, and he is almost knocked down, like coughing and sputtering. And he looks like almost anything could knock him down right now.
I'm also going to give Fallon a inspiration.
Woo!
To say,
I haven't even used the first one yet. I keep
okay.
forgetting about it.
Please give me one.
I'll give you an inspiration then and say, I'm gonna say, you're better than your father. Prove that to him. Okay, and you have an inspiration now.
Rose is gonna like think there for a second before, you know, the glitching happens again, and she goes, "You're right."
I am right.
Yeah.
You're always right.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're wrong.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Awesome. You see up on the hill there a very old, abandoned church.
Do not tell me it comes flooding up the nave.
I will cry.
It's probably gonna be the mayor.
It's either going to be the mayor or it's going to explode. Or both.
Why would it explode?
Set explosives.
This church is very old and decrepit and has moss growing over it. The windows are shattered. And inside, it's really hard to hear, but you start hearing yelling. And Rosalie, you're about the closest to hear. And all you guys kind of hear these shouts of, "What the bloody hell is that? Dude! Run for your lives! It's a monster! Ah!"
T-Rex.
And the sounds of movement and fighting and objects being smashed. And the last scream dies from the church as bricks are suddenly thrown ferociously in a mess, as a brown mess of fur and bones and blood blasts through the wall of the church.
Does it look familiar or anything?
Standing, at least 20 feet tall, is a Goliath of a bear, but its features are twisted, unnatural, and undead. Its flesh and bone are somehow held together by a malevolent force as the beast roars loudly. Saliva drips from its maw as it releases another roar in your direction.
Go gadget.
Rose is kind of gonna look up at her dad and be like, "You were keeping that thing?"
And this thing kind of came out here and is going to jump down to here.
Simba.
Right there.
Well, there it goes.
Into the river it goes.
You just said no, honestly.
There.
Go gadget. Get the hell out of here.
That's a bad bear.
That is a bad bear. Now sit down.
I have.
Friendly? What do you think, Cecil?
It attacked them.
Friendly.
It attacked
It
them.
killed my dad's little sloppy bandits.
It
You think
takes
that's gonna be like,
the movie's damage,
Well,
by the
if
way.
it killed the bandits, my thought as a researcher is if it kills the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
So this thing jumps down and with a swipe of its claws cleaves right through the bandit, sending him to tatters, flying over into the river in a bloody mess.
You know, I do love confetti,
Rose
but that was not what I
Rose-
was.
And it looks around hungrily, eyeing everything around it that moves. And again, it roars. And then you see it like goes down and starts like digging in the ground, and it digs down
Do not tell me it could bury itself and then reveal
It
itself.
can burrow.
and bursts out of the ground right in front of you, Rosalie.
It could dig now?
I'm gonna look up at my dad and be like, what the hell is wrong with you?
And you see this thing's like rib cage, almost like another gaping maw opens, and this thing rushes at you.
This bridge has become
Does a
a
12
much bigger
hit?
friend to mine.
No, thank God.
This thing slams down right next to you, and you're able to roll out of the way before it's able to hit you.
Big dude. Hey guys, you need a new pet?
No!
I want it as a pet.
I think it.
And next up
I do think it's
is our good old friend, John Chief, who looks at this thing and goes, Chief! What? You beast! Come and face me! And he pulls out his sword.
Sean, I don't mean to demean you or anything, but that is not a fight you will win.
Jumps down here, realizes he can't quite make it, and instead is going to shoot it.
Done. Go gadget, open candy.
Oh my god, shut up!
Ooh!
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 I think that's a good one.
Ooh!
Ow. It's either a nat 1 or a nat 20.
You see, he pulls out his musket from his back and shoots it, and it goes right through this thing's skull, splattering some of the insides of whatever was in it. It's not dead, but there's a huge gaping hole in its skull.
Third ear. Not one to pet.
Me and my dad are gonna have a great talk after this one.
But yes.
And that is
Happened to this bear?
John Chief's turn.
It's a zombie bear.
Favin, you're up.
My original plan was I was going to jump off this bridge and chase down Dad, but you know, I think I'm going to pull an Anakin Skywalker here. I'm going to stay on the high ground. I'm going to attack. I'm going to. Oh, I've never seen Star Wars. Don't interrogate me. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me with my battle axe recklessly.
Oh boy.
Which will give me advantage.
And remember, you do have 2 attacks with your battle axe.
Yes. 18 plus. Strength bonus.
Did you get over a 15?
I got 25.
You hit.
Perfect. So that'll be, and I'm also going to use the D6. You want me to roll it or just take average?
You don't need the d6 to hit.
No, I'm just using the extra. I'm using it to increase the damage.
Can you deal extra damage with Bardic Inspiration?
Is it not an attack die?
It can be used as one.
I think you can only use it to
Attack.
boost your attack roll. You can't use it for damage.
Okay, another time then. So yeah, that's 10 damage to him.
And remember, you do have a second attack.
Yes. Is he dead or no?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna use that.
He
second
does look
attack.
very bloody, though.
All right, I'm gonna use that second attack.
Oh yeah, you can't use it for damage.
15. Does 15 hit?
Yes.
All right,
Meets it, beats it.
so that's another 10 damage.
He is extremely bloody as you hit him again. Stepping back, he is covered in blood and looks kind of shocked, honestly. And very beaten down.
I'm just gonna give him a little smirk. Don't call it a comeback. Yeah, and I'm gonna end my turn there, I think.
And the other bandit, the guy with the axe in front of the giant cat, like, looks pretty freaked out, really bloody, and goes, "Oh, screw this!"
I wasn't
And
paid
he's
for
gonna
this
take the
crap.
disengage action and move down the stairs 30 feet.
Would that be fully down the stairs?
Yeah, not quite. So
Kratos looking dude or
That's
Kratos
not gonna
like
piss off
Red Hot over
Dad.
here?
he runs down there.
Would that give my tiger a...
No,
He used the disengage action, so he is not going to make any attacks, but he does not get attacked as he runs. And next up is actually you, Gareth.
Okay. So, I am going to... Yeah, that's actually what I'm planning to do. I'm going to conjure another saber-toothed tiger, and I'm going to conjure it down by the bear.
Thank you.
You can, is that concentration to do that spell?
I don't
believe
think
it
so. Let me check.
is. Because you are concentrating to keep this animal around.
Yeah, it is.
You
a
cannot have
concentration.
2 concentration spells at a time.
I think I can handle these guys up here. You should probably go help out against Big Bear Boy.
Then I am going to... This is the wrong page, so that means I'm going to figure out what this is. I think what I'm going to do here is... I am going to cast Tidal Wave.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a third level Wither and Bloom.
Okay, where?
Yeah, on the bear.
On the bear and.
What is the range of that spell?
I believe. Oh, it's 60 feet. Does that
That is definitely not gonna make it.
Not quite. You do have your movement though.
Yeah, that is true. If I like fly over to here, would that make it?
I think you can fly a little further than that, like right there, and then you could definitely cast that spell.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. And so that would be a Constitution saving throw. Yes. For the bear, and I'm healing Rosie.
So the bear is making a Constitution save?
Yeah.
So
You heal.
Rosie.
How much?
Your hit die +7.
it succeeds.
Okay, so then that is. Sorry.
What is the rogue's hit die?
5, I believe. Would have to.
Wait, what are you?
So the total
What-
damage is
the bard's hit
11.
die?
What kind of damage are you dealing?
Necrotic.
So you do this spell and you see like this whatever like mist, right? That's how you described it?
Yeah.
Falls over the bear. But this thing has no life essence to destroy. Its body is already corrupted and undead. And it shrugs off this necrotic damage and you deal nothing. However, I believe Rosalie can still benefit from that hit die.
Yeah, and actually it's 2D. It's 2 hit dice. +7.
I'm stupid. Translate.
What's your hit die?
That's a great
What
question.
class are you?
A bard.
Then it's a D8.
D8. So
So
that is
10 plus 7, 17.
Yeah, 17. You get 17 hit points. I hope I at least helped some kind of way.
Yeah, you did.
You ain't dead no more.
No, I have 40 now.
Yeah.
40. And then I do still have my current tiger.
Yes.
So I'm going. It's going to attack this guy. It's going to slash at that guy.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Hit. I can't do math. There's a 14 hit.
No. The guy's able to dodge this pause. It goes over, he kind of ducks down, and the saber-toothed cat does not maul him.
Okay. So yeah, I believe that is my
It's your
turn.
turn. The guy up in the guard tower, not the green guy, the guy up the
Goober Tower.
taller tower, is going to make a short bow attack against you, Lucida. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
I'm
So
gonna
you-
use my reaction again, so that's another 2d6 off.
Okay.
I love
The
just
arrow
saying
once
no.
again just smashes against this sort of spiritual guardian.
I
And does
love
not
just
cause any
saying
damage.
no every
Thanks,
time someone
Babin.
takes it. It's like, you take 13 damage. About that.
Next up, Fathom, the guy attacking you is looking really bad. And he looks as his friend on the other side of the bridge sort of runs away. He goes, "Oh, I'm not being paid enough for this." And he's also going to take the disengage action and move down the stairs. You do not get an attack of opportunity because he disengaged.
Disengaged, yes. That complicates what I'm gonna do next.
Dad's getting sloppy.
Next up is the guy on the tower. And he is gonna make he's gonna make a short bow attack against Lucida.
Is he still damaged by cloud daggers, or is that a one-round thing?
I think he's still.
I think he's still damaged, yeah? So that's another 10 damage.
So how big is the radius of that?
5 feet.
He's gonna move to the edge of the guard tower to get out of that.
Clever.
Does a unnatural 20 hit?
Yeah.
This time you do take 5 points of piercing damage. This arrow strikes you, and I want you to make a Constitution save to keep concentration on Moonbeam.
Okay. Constitution. So
Sorry,
that would
what
be
is
a
your
19.
You're able to keep concentration as this arrow hits you, and Moonbeam is still active.
Nice.
And that is that guy's turn. Comment.
Okay, Comet's gonna start off their turn by screaming out, "Who needs aid most?"
I would love someone to deal with a giant freaking bear!
Healing aid.
I can move my moonbeam over there. Eventually.
Who's the most damaged? Is what
I think we're all doing really good right now.
Yeah, I'm super-de duper.
Lucida, you just had a natural 20 come.
Oh,
against me.
Lucida, also make a deck save real quick.
Okay.
I have temporary
Because-
hit points.
Because you're flying.
Okay, so that is a.
Oh yeah, now I end my turn. So I have
15.
temporary hit points. I love
You
temporary
do
hit
not.
points.
You almost fall again after being hit by this arrow, but not quite.
Not the falling part, but.
Okay. Yeah, it is your turn, Conall.
All right. Then I am going to. After calling out, they're going to be like, okay. Since no one responded, they're going to move. They're going to run forward.
With cat-like grace.
I wouldn't call it grace. They're still pretty beat up. And they're going to get within range. And as they're running, ghostly sparks start to fly up about them. And as they are enveloped, and they start lighting in a ghostly flame, casting sacred flame at the bear. Bright blue flames envelop it.
Okay, that is a what kind of save?
That is a dex.
It got a 17.
Okay, that does succeed it.
So
half
the bear
damage.
ducks down and only gets like a half hit on it. How much damage is that?
That would be 5 damage.
Okay. And is that your turn, Comet?
I'm going to use my bonus action just to. So no one is damaged in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, I am, but I'm basically
Alright.
fine. I think you should focus on yourself.
I'm also damaged, but I can hold up for much longer.
All right, then Comet's going to use their bonus action for healing light on themselves as the fire kind of turns into a divine energy of light for 1d6.
Okay. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Gilbert Nichols.
Okay, Gilbert's gonna put up his gun again and say, I told you to pay attention to me, and he just like
Through the guy in the stairs. Okay.
He did.
Oh.
3 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Roll the hit.
That is a 13.
So unfortunately, you miss. The bullet goes through the wood step that this guy's on, and he like sees that, and he's just gonna keep running. His morale has been broken.
Good.
He's
Fear me.
Gilbert's gonna be like, I'll catch you next time. And he's still gonna do his classic like run out there, and then he's gonna cast catapult at level 2.
Yeah. Move your dude out.
I'm gonna run back in afterwards. So
Do you have the movement for that?
I don't think you have the movement for
I've got
that.
3. It's like because he's right there, and he's just going on the edge. But I guess
You know what? Yeah, you can do that. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Who are you attacking?
that guy.
Guy on the bridge.
Yeah.
What's he look like?
Red cape.
Okay.
The red cape man.
I didn't see.
Has he done anything?
That's why I was doing.
Technically, I couldn't see him. That's technically supposed to be the guy in the guard tower. I didn't see him when we were setting up, so you can take him off and you can target the guy in the guard tower.
Yes, I'll do it.
Sorry.
You're good.
He just got a little silly, Conall. It's okay.
Yeah. That guy's make a dex save, right?
Yeah.
That is a success, so he takes half damage.
And
Sort of, it blasts through part of his cover, but he's shielded partly from the blow.
This is a level 2, so it's 18 damage. Half of 18 is
9.
9.
Okay.
We're doing good.
And is that the end of your turn?
No, I got my dog.
Oh, sorry.
Someone just-
You have so much to do, sorry. Yeah, the dog goes.
He's gonna be like, go get him, as like he usually does. And he's gonna go 40 feet. So
I think I would be like in front of the stairs-ish. If that's what your plan is.
Please help me get the bear.
I will eventually.
I have a spell that would cause so much damage, but it would hit you as well. So
So I'm gonna have to
that's
Okay.
40 feet.
You
That's-
got a potion of health. How much damage is it?
Yeah,
And is that the end of your turn now?
That's it. She's suspended.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they fail the saving throw, 18.
The other bandit in front of the giant cat is looking really bad. And he's also gonna run. He takes disengage action and he runs down the stairs. Pretty terrified of this, giant beast before him.
So about there.
Yeah. And next up is Rosaline.
Man, Dad's like little minions are dropping like flies, bro. Let's see here.
How many are left?
Yeah, that thing is very close to me, so
Yeah, we have.
I know if I'm gonna try and run past it, it'll get up right. It'll be able to get me. I'll cast a first level Thunder Wave on it. So roll a Constitution.
I just realized it says up to. That means I can control how.
It fails. The giant bear fails.
Rose kind of like looks up at her father and she's like, "Dad, help me!" And then she grabs her spear and with her eyes glitching once again, she slams it onto the ground. And electricity bounces up towards
How much damage does that deal?
9. Come back! 9. A good number.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
We go back to the top of initiative, which is Atticus. It's hard to tell through the helmet, but maybe surprised at the appearance of this giant beast. But then he looks back up at the bridge.
Oh no.
With me in it?
Dad versus Dad.
Dad versus
He's
Dad.
gonna fly down over here and cast Fireball on the bridge.
Counterspell, reaction, counterspell.
Spell.
So how does counterspell work? Does the spellcaster have to be next to you, or does the spell have to be next to you?
It's not next to you. It's you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell at 3rd level or lower, its spell fails, and the level, if it's higher, it's going to be I make a check.
So this is a 3rd level spell.
So
Who throws this fireball? How do you counterspell this?
So Comet's going to run out and is going to they're sparking sparks of flames still, and they're going to toss a spark that they're gonna magically toss a mote of flame and into his eyes
Ooh, right through there.
It's not harmful, but it's enough to get in his eyes and
And the fireball veers off and explodes in the sky, but does not hit anybody.
Pretty light. Wait, who shot that at me?
Oh, we didn't get Dad versus Dad this time.
Not yet.
If you do, I want to hear some verbals.
Oh, I am going to have some witty banter with your papa.
Okay.
I want to have a word with you.
Mon Pierre.
Lucida, it is your turn.
Great. I am going to. Oh, sorry. Try to move. I think I can move probably around.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to dash, so I'm going to be 5 feet above the ground flying. And I am going to move my moonbeam to right where the bear is.
Okay.
Oh my god, you are my best friend in the whole wide world.
Thank you. It's the bard agreement.
Love that my dad doesn't give a darn about me anymore. He's not getting his child support this year.
So yeah, the moonbeam will do it on its turn.
Okay, so then is that start of its turn?
Yeah, the start of its turn.
Okay, and that's a Constitution save?
Yes.
Okay, that would be a 11. No, sorry, I'm reading this wrong. It succeeds, sorry. Okay, I thought I got a 7, I got a 17.
So I'll take 7. 7 damage.
Okay. That would lead it to the bear's turn. And it looks down at... Actually, it looks up at the person who just control the magic that is burning it. And it's first going to make a few lumbering steps, easily climbing up here, but still like...
There's a bush there.
It's crushing the bush, bro. Have you seen how big that thing is?
I mean, yeah, but like, it just makes it hard to
And it's still within your
area.
attack radius. And it is going to make a claw attack against Rosalie and Lucida.
That is like the perfect, you like flew the perfect distance to get launched by this thing.
I know.
Those both hit. You both take 17 points of piercing damage as it slashes these claws. Oh, that should be slashing damage. Sorry. Slashing damage as it slashes its claws at both of you, and both of you make strength throws. Strength saves.
Where did my dice go?
Okay.
It ran away.
So,
Conall,
You're my best friend.
Conall, DM, I have a question. Would I be able to use Spirit Shield on myself as a reaction? Because all it says is someone you see within 30 feet of range.
Okay.
Alright, I got a 16.
Yeah, you could use it on yourself.
Alright, perfect. Sorry, I'm not good.
What'd you guys get for your strength saves?
I got a 15.
Did you get below an 18?
Yes, both of us.
Both of you are pushed 20 feet away from the bear.
Oh, cool.
Sounds good to me!
Also, make a Constitution save for, You're no longer flying. You hit the ground and make a Constitution save for, Moonbeam.
So do I go towards, Chief, or do I
Yeah,
go?
you do go
So do I
towards
go
Chief.
over
You know what,
here?
climb at me.
Yes.
Towards the
And you are
I'm-
prone. You're both prone.
Okay. I'm by your dad. I don't
think you want to be near my dad.
And you both
Yeah,
take 3
right
points of
next to it.
damage from being knocked to the
17
ground.
plus 3, which would equal...
20.
Thank you.
Get the bear to eat the dad.
No!
Not eat
Alternatively,
the dad.
get me to eat the dead.
And
Like-
you see that?
Okay.
Just make a Constitution save real quick for
Okay.
Constitution.
Okay, so Constitution. So that is a 10.
The moonbeam flickers and fades from existence as when you get hit by this bear, your concentration is snapped like a twig.
That would make sense. That makes a lot of sense.
This bear is going to use the rest of its movement speed to get up to the steel defender and make his final attack, bite attack against it. Does a 19 hit?
A 19.
So this bear, you see like its ribcage like opens up as like this toothed maw, and it like crashes down, dealing 23 points of damage to the steel defender.
Yeah, it
And-
rips through the electronics and destroys it.
Oh, it's dead?
It's dead.
The steel defender is ripped to pieces, crushed by this giant monster.
Popo. Baby! Baby!
And
I mean, we were expecting them to be evil.
Not the favorite.
I didn't think my dad was that evil.
I thought your
that's
dad
going to
was
be
like
the bear's
saving
turn.
by it.
Oh.
Now it is John Chief.
Chief, 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 chief.
Chief is gonna climb up here,
Get the bear.
Get the bear.
draw with his sword drawn, and go, "Aye, just like the old days," and attacks. His first swing, the bear kind of dodges him, but the second one catches it in the leg for some damage. Fathom, it is now your turn.
Perfect. Fathom, he's gonna like look up in the sky where the fireball landed. He's gonna like look down the trail of like where it came from. He's gonna see his father.
Not your father.
This is my dad, I'm not sharing!
Her father. He is going to this is like a bad idea, but it looks cool, so I'm gonna do it anyway. He's going to jump off this bridge.
Featherfall.
Featherfall, is that what you're gonna be?
Yeah.
Is that a
Alright.
reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
6, so I don't take damage from that?
He does not take damage.
Perfect. And then, do I still have my 40 feet of movement, or is that cost movement to move?
That so it costs you about 10 feet to get there, so you still have like 30.
So where would I?
You
take
can make it
on
to the bear if you want.
I'm gonna say screw that poot. I'm gonna go deal with Papa over there.
Okay, yeah, you can make it about
Oh boy. Fatherly banter.
Like, seriously?
like here.
Perfect.
Actually, you were right there.
Yeah, I was
You were
right
like
there.
here.
Are you gonna
Alright.
call out to my dad?
Yeah, I'm gonna like pull my axe. I'm gonna point at it with the handle and it's like, Mr. Moreau, I got a word to speak with you.
He looks back at you and says, "Gladly."
Perfect. And at that, he's gonna pop open his potion. He's gonna give it a swig.
Is it
He's gonna
the
go into
health
it.
potion?
Health potion, yes. I don't have any of it. So that heals 8 HP, right?
Yeah, and as you drink this potion that you got from this slightly sketchy Russian alchemist, you get this like really bad stomach ache,
Oh no!
and you are now poisoned.
And
You still
get
gain the benefits of the healing, but you are poisoned.
Okay, so that's 8 HP, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Wait, is it just his that made him poisoned?
You'll never know.
You don't know. You
I have no
don't
chance.
see. Fallon,
Well,
Yeah.
when you're poisoned, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Anybody have any cure for that? 'Cause that sucks.
I can
used
try
up all
to
my
cure
spells.
wounds.
Cure
I
wounds
don't think that's
Cure
gonna do
wounds
much.
don't do it for poisons.
Yeah, I said I
I
don't think it's gonna
have
do much.
warding bond, but that's
Hold on.
not. You have to be like right by
Okay,
him.
is
Would I be able to see that poison, perchance? Could I get
No.
resist? Ah.
You're gonna look at your stomach and be like, oh.
it's not damage. You can't get resistance.
I didn't mean resistance. I was wondering if I could use, danger sense.
I don't think so.
Crap.
That is attacks against you.
Oh well.
And physical threats. You didn't see this coming.
You've been sensing a lot of danger then.
Next up, we have the dude on the stairs.
The coward.
Wait, which one? Which dude?
The big guy on the stairs.
There's two big guys. The Kratos looking guy.
He kind of walks down here. You get the he's kind of watching Fathom, but Fathom has back turned, so he's like trying to sneak past.
Can one of us like alert
Fathom.
him to that? Because
And
He's trying to run away, I'm pretty sure.
We can go really messed up and throw him at the bear and watch the bear.
and as this undead bear is like wreaking havoc and knocking over anything in its path, there's several like crates scattered around here that get knocked over. And you see as one of the crates gets knocked over and crystals spill out. And when it was like attacking you, Lucida, like it tossed one of these crystals that landed. And you see this guy as he comes down stops. And Lucida, you can see this. You watch as this bandit looks at the crystal that just fell on the ground in front of him and picks it up. And you see, though it's very hard, the crystal begins to darken. And little lights seem to flicker within its depths. And you hear the band say, "It's so beautiful." His eyes welling with tears. And then, in an instant, you blink, and the bandit is gone.
To quote a one.
The crystal falls to the ground.
Oh no.
Yeah. And you all see there is now this shadowy imprint, like a shadow cast upon the ground.
Lucina's just like, what
Yo,
just
do you
happened?
still have that bag of 6 crystals on you? Right, you put them away somewhere. I don't know.
No, I just threw
You
him
see,
Dude, those were our
kind of
things.
like up here, there was a few more bandits, but you see them like looking through this, digging through this crate of the crystals, and suddenly you blink again, and they vanish.
So all the bandits are gone?
Gideon. You still
And-
got, not Gideon, sorry, Gilbert.
The other bandit on the stairs, with a hefty beard, he was, has been fighting for his life, is covered in blood, looks over at the other crystal that has been lodged into the staircase,
Oh god.
and it darkens as well.
Oh god.
And you see, he goes out to touch it, and then in another flash, he's gone as well.
Gilbert, drop the
give me
necklace.
the other guy.
I gave the necklace to Conall.
Comet, drop the necklace.
Drop the necklace.
You-
Comment. Yep.
No, Comet's, I guess, close enough to you.
Yeah. Can I
Comet dropped the
The
necklace.
giant bear looks around as this happens. And suddenly, this malice in its eyes drains. It looks around at the crystals, and the fierce light in its eyes fades as well, and its gaze falls upon the crystals. It lets out a quiet and nervous undead whimper, sort of like.
Comet dropped the necklace.
And-
oh god.
The undead bear peers from side to side as the bloodshot tendrils disappear from its eyes, and the beast, once terrifying, stares at the crystals like a scared puppy.
Aww. It tried to kill us.
This once ferocious roar it had, reduced to a pitiful whine, sounds a little upward in pitch now.
Lucina is like freaking out.
And with a crack in the air and a flash of black smoke, the bear vanishes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Comet's going to throw down their crystals and the necklace, like, get it as far away from them as possible.
I think the only one of those Fat didn't notice, just because of how mad he was the bear. He was just like, wait, where did it go? Where bear?
Bear disappeared, guys.
Bear?
But
Where
that's
bear?
still here.
Is there any crystals near me?
There are crystals, sort of like this bear was rampaging around, and there were some crates on the ground in the grass that just got torn open, and crystals were just scattered everywhere by this creature's sort of rampage.
I'm gonna fly higher. Can I do that now, or do I have to wait?
We're still technically in initiative.
Can I use a free action to just, like, remove the crystals from my person?
Good news.
Real quick,
That's
I
a lot
will
less
get to you on your
problem
turn.
for us to deal with.
Hirith, it is your turn now.
Okay. I am going to back up and fly as high as I can go.
Which I think would be the top here.
Yeah, I can technically fly higher than that simply because
Cool like that?
I have 30 feet of flight movement, but yeah, so I'm just gonna back up this way. And how far away is this guy from the tiger?
Not too far.
Like how many
Like-
feet? Like 20-ish?
20-ish feet looks like.
Okay,
from
so
here.
the tiger is going to pounce on this guy, which,
Oh god.
yeah. So basically that means, let's see, then it hits with a claw attack on the same turn. The target must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
I think it has to hit first.
Yeah, it
So
does.
roll to hit.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes. What damage does that do?
That would do 12 damage, and is the target knocked prone?
How does the tiger kill this man?
So the tiger's like growling. It's kind of spooked by people just disappearing, and it just like lunges down at this man and just like grabs it and kind of just like tears, like it's trying to like get away from something.
And it like tears straight through this guy, and he is very, very dead. And somebody hand me his mini because he was not long for this one.
That dude had like probably the suckiest battle of his life.
Yeah.
Like, he gets thrown down a flight of stairs, gets back up,
Twice.
thrown down again, gets back up a third time, gets another dude thrown into him, and then mauled by a cat.
He had a pretty bad day before he died. And just keep moving here. The bandit in the tower is like looking down at all this, and he looks pretty freaked out, like he's unsure what to do. And you just see him, he just kind of cowers in the tower. And stays there for his turn. He's
Is he like
freaked
ducking
out.
down or?
He's ducking down. He is no longer, if you're going to try to hit him, he is like 3/4 cover.
This went from like a 12v6 to like a 3v8.
This got scary real freaking quick.
The guy on top of the tower looks around, and he's a little less phased, and he goes, What are you doing to my friends? And then he jumps down from the tower and is going to try to hit you, Fathom, when he lands. Just kind of in this last desperate attack. Ooh! That would be a 23.
That was not a fail. Alright, yeah, he hit. Yowie zowie.
As he lands, he takes some damage landing with this rough impact, but his battle axe comes down for 16 points of damage. As he uses the momentum of this fall to severely increase the force of this blow.
What type of damage?
Slashing.
Slashing, so that would be
8. Because you have it, because you're...
Didn't even empty my temp HP.
So where is the temporary HP coming from?
It came from her, and then I haven't been attacked and then I haven't been attacked in a while.
And Lucida, is that concentration?
No, it's just I just give it.
It's
That's
just
your...
there now.
Is that an ability?
It's just a ability because of.
How long does it last, actually?
I think it lasts. Let me see. It's so it's.
Doesn't say.
It's it keeps happening until I run out of time for it. So I think I might be close to running out of time for it.
Yeah, it's been 6 rounds, so almost a minute.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, so do you think it's about a minute?
Yeah, it's a minute. I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure.
it is 4 more rounds.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so after the bandit comment, you almost unconsciously find yourself, you pull out the necklace and you're staring at it, and you see it darkens, turning almost completely black.
Oh no.
Except for some small little points of light. And as you gaze closer, 2 points of blue light appear, and I want you to make a Constitution save.
Okay, do good.
Big oh no.
Do good.
Big oh no.
And I don't have any inspiration.
Is it possible to help on that?
No.
Oh, 17.
Oh,
Let's see.
please be good.
What's it? I have to check something.
Why are you just?
You feel like this icy coldness come over you, and it chills you to your core. And comment, I'm gonna have you leave the table.
Wait, is she dead?
And you guys see, you hear a small thud as the necklace hits the ground, and there is a shadowy silhouette.
Oh, bad news bears, guys.
That's not good.
There goes, I'm pretty sure our best healer.
Yeah.
I'm a cleric. Comment?
I said I think.
I'm so. Oh no.
And
Is
real
there
quick,
any-
I'm gonna give you guys a minute to RP your reactions to this.
Okay.
Like my character just immediately flies over to where Comet was, not even thinking about the danger that it might pose, and is just standing there shocked, looking very
Oh god.
confused and terrified.
Lucida's kind of probably still on his back, just kind of scurrying away, really scared. What? Complete adrenaline rush, just eyes wide, really confused, scared, doesn't know if he's dreaming or not. It's looking at Gareth and just what?
Rose is kind of scrambling to get up, but she's just so, and she's guys, what's going on?
Fathom's gonna hear that. He didn't realize until that. He's gonna turn around, he's gonna see Comet's gone, the necklace is there, and he's oh no!
Gareth is kind of gonna look up and look at the rest of the teammates and is Comet?
Is there any way we could bring her back? I don't think so. We haven't found any yet.
Well,
I think.
We don't have the body. I guess we can't really talk to
We
him
can't
right
use
now.
Revivify at all.
Maybe this feels like a bit of a far stretch, but maybe she was sent to that area, that like the door in the cave that woman was talking about. Maybe we could get her back. I don't know.
I mean, that place was full of monsters. This is just doesn't maybe.
Is Rose allowed to get up now, or? Just...
Yes.
Okay.
I will say that like this moment that's happened is sort of, there's a pause in the fighting.
She kind of like gets up and she's like looking around. Where's Comet?
I don't know. They're not here anymore.
Is this like a Misty Step thing? Is she
Right
just
here.
hiding in the Joe?
She's gonna like slowly look over to Atticus, tears in her eyes, as she starts to glitch out like heavily, and she goes, "What did you do?"
He is like looking around. He goes, I didn't do this. I had nothing to do with whatever is happening.
Lucida's gonna slowly start walking over to him.
I'm just rolling persuasion for him real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing you're not in a listening mood.
No.
That'd be a 11.
Oh boy, should I roll for insight?
No, you're not. He's not lying. He's just trying to convince you. I'm gonna say this. Are you convinced?
Part of Rose really trusts her dad still. She loves her dad. So she kind of just looks down and she just sobs and collapses to the ground. You can hear a blood-curdling scream from her as she realizes Comet is gone. And she just goes, "Ah!" And she sobs down on the ground.
Fathin's fear turns to rage to that response. He sees you're crying. He doesn't know why. His waltz of I need to talk to this man goes to a run of this man is about to eat a lot of dirt.
Lucida also turns around and just slowly starts looking with a glare and walks right up to him.
Yeah, 40 feet.
Okay. And as you guys do this, I'm gonna have you guys leave the table.
Like everyone?
And we're gonna have some people come back in.
Oh no. Oh no.
Comet, you feel cold. Not a normal cold, but one that permeates your very soul, makes you shiver with fear. You blink, and around you, it seems like you haven't moved, but the camp has changed. The sky is dark and gray, like that at midnight. And the camp seems twisted. You see the church is even more decrepit, and black spikes raised from the ground at random intervals. On the spikes, impaled, are corpses. And at a quick glance, you see the same mark on their armor as the bandits you fought earlier, and you recognize their faces as the bandits who had been vanishing.
I'm going to start, without even realizing it, the Comet's breath is going to start quickening.
And you hear footsteps approaching as someone runs out of the darkness towards you.
Who are
They seem not quite an enemy. And you see on tattered, worn armor the mark of Malvis.
A friend.
Oh my gosh. You're... Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Were you sent to clear the mines?
I was part of a group. We were going to kill a dragon. We had a bounty to collect from the mayor.
A dragon?
That's what we were told.
There were hounds.
Hounds?
No dragon. We were sent after you. They couldn't find you. You didn't return, so they sent for us.
It was the crystals.
And quickly you're interrupted by this animalistic growl, and you turn to see the undead bear is standing there, like slowly making its way towards you, poised to attack, and it lunges. And it gets within mere feet of you when suddenly you see its eyes go wide and it stops. And you see a black spike erupts from its chest, and its hulking body is lifted from the ground, and the bear screeches, and suddenly you see almost as if claws have poked through. It is ripped in half.
Do you know anything about this place?
As masses of blood and fur and bone hit the ground, a new focus enters your line of sight. Silence engulfs the world around you as you slowly gaze upward and upward, and you see a dark titan towering over you. Standing before you is a 25-foot tall humanoid. It's twisted and unnatural, composed of a shadowy, semi-solid blackness that seems to absorb the light around it, making it even harder to see in this dark place. The creature's limbs are elongated and sinewy, ending in sharp claw-like fingers. Its head is featureless, with two massive horns protruding from the back. Two pinpoints of malevolent blue light glow, peering into your soul, almost like eyes. It takes a step forward, and you feel a tremor in the ground, but still hear nothing. A ringing rises in your ears, and you feel as though ice is spreading through your veins. Your breath is suddenly visible, and your heartbeat is deafening in your ears. The only sound beside the ringing you can hear.
I saw this thing in the crystals. I don't know what happened, but I saw it.
It takes another step forwards.
We should continue.
Much closer now.
We should continue this later. Until then, we need to find cover.
And you can barely hear each other speak through this muffling silence.
It's been chasing me for I don't know how long, ever since I've been here.
Well, we don't want what happened to us to happen to those Moreau syndicate.
Another step is taken, and the thing slowly lifts one of its arms, stretching towards you.
Comet's going to grab the Atlas.
Yeah.
Is going to grab Atlas and start, and just like, no time, run, and start pulling.
And you can feel the vibrations as your feet run across the ground, but you can still hear no sound. And you see on the ground, your silhouette is still visible. And next to it is the necklace that you'd been peering in only moments earlier. And you hear and feel the thud as this creature takes more steps closer, and yet its movements are eerily silent, and it's reaching even further, almost upon you. What do you do?
What is that necklace? Is it important?
That's what I was holding when I felt the cold. Comet's going to give one last wistful glance because that was a memento from a friend, and then is going to be like, "Do you trust me?" and is going to attempt to cast Misty Step and take the friend with them. Take Atlas with them.
You Misty Step, and it feels weird when you do it here. You feel even more cold, and you Misty Step on top of this shadow silhouette of you, and it feels like almost a permeable barrier, but it's not letting you through, almost as if something is holding you back. And you see the crystal glows slightly as you try to enter. And the creature takes another few steps towards you. You can still feel the vibrations through the earth as it reaches out again, mere feet away.
Comet's going to attempt to stamp on the crystal, see if that does anything.
You stamp on the crystal, and it breaks. And suddenly you find yourself falling through this shadowy silhouette, and the last thing you see before you fall back is... Sorry, what's your name?
Atlas.
Is Atlas standing over you. Suddenly, a hand grabs them from the creature and pulls them back. And you fall through. Back into daylight. Well, that is where we end our session today. Tune in Monday for our next one, and we'll catch you then on Roll for Fate.